Well, I think so, Belle. I was in the press conference last night in the Commission building just behind me here in Brussels, where Dominic Raab appeared alongside his EU negotiating counterpart, Michel Barnier, after these talks, the first set of talks after the summer break. Some people may say that Michel Barnier and Dominic Raab were maybe having a bit too much summer sunshine. They were in too much confidence yesterday. But Dominic Raab himself was saying that with pragmatism and energy on both sides, he was still confident that a Brexit agreement, a Brexit deal could still be reached in October, which is when there is this informal deadline that has been set. But at the same time, Dominic Raab was telling us reporters that gaps do still remain. He admitted that and said that there have been honest discussions with Michel Barnier, and they're going to continue over the coming days and the coming months. You know, when he talks about gaps, Bell, he's talking about things like the Irish border issue, a massive issue, trying to avoid those checks on the Irish border after Britain leaves the EU. This remains one of the big sticking points. Michel Barnier was also saying that while there has been progress on things like defence and security, there are still issues relating to trade. So progress, yes, Bell, but a lot of still heavy lifting to do here, I think.
And Damon, what happens if a deal isn't struck in time? Are the people ready for an EU summit in October?
Well, Belle, this EU summit in October is when EU leaders come together here in Brussels, and this is when this informal deadline has been set for a Brexit deal. Ideally, the deal should be taken to that meeting to allow enough time for ratification by EU member states and the EU Parliament. But Michel Barnier was saying last night to us journalists that things could move into November. He was hinting that that could happen, but he said it shouldn't go beyond that date. But then there have also been diplomatic sources quoted overnight saying that this could actually move into December. So there's still a lot of uncertainty swirling around when this agreement, if and when it might happen. And this is all feeding into these fears in the UK of a possible no Brexit, no deal scenario. So that's causing a lot of uncertainty right now, and that uncertainty continues, Bell.